They're directly out of Las Vegas as World News Tonight, obviously on the ground there. David Muir getting the very latest details. Again, death toll now up to 59, 527 injured. And it's just difficult to hear those numbers. And
you heard them say 18 additional guns, 17 found in his hotel room, 18 found in his home, along with ammunition, explosives. It's going to be a developing story, obviously, for some time. And our team coverage begins with 9 on Your Side's Tom McKee, who talked to a local hospital about how they're preparing for treating victims on a large scale.
Well, Tanya, of course, UC Medical Center is a level 1 trauma center designed to handle any sort of case, day or night. The doctors there hope a situation like Las Vegas never occurs here at home, but they're ready just in case. It's hard to imagine the sheer terror among people attending a Las Vegas concert, then becoming targets of a gunman hundreds of feet above them.
I heard it. Boom, 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 boom.
People just started dropping around us.
The staff of the UC Medical Center is used to mass casualty cases, but the Las Vegas carnage took things to a new level.
It's scary because it can happen anywhere. I was heartbroken.
UC Medical Center and Cincinnati Children's Hospital are the 2 level 1 trauma centers in the region. UC Westchester and Bethesda North are level 3 trauma centers. Doctors and surgeons quickly mobilize when they get word of a mass casualty case. Plus,
radiology is available. If we know in advance that we need certain specialists, we can call them. They're in-house. They can be there on a moment's notice or be there when the patient arrives.
When lives are on the line, all the hospitals in the region work together.
Trauma is a team sport. We require emergency medicine physicians, trauma surgeons, the full might and power of any hospital facility with operating rooms, recovery, nursing staff. And we run and practice drills. We train and we create protocols that will allow us to surge beyond our normal capacity to be able to handle something like this.
Just like first responders, hospitals stay prepared, practice, and have key medical teams on call 24/7.
We do trauma every day. We're a level 1 trauma center. There's nothing beyond us. So we're ready. We're prepared. We're well trained. We have the staff top to bottom that we can do this.
Of course, they've had some very recent practice. UC Medical Center was the focus a few months ago with the Cameo nightclub shooting. The folks there say they have the capacity to handle anything that comes their way in the future, but they really hope they don't have to do something like Las Vegas. Tanya, Craig?
We certainly
hope
hope
so too.
That's the case, absolutely. Well, when mass casualty events happen in major metropolitan areas like the shooting out in Vegas, police often have a bird's eye view of just what happened before, during, and after the event.
And they also rely on social media for clues. That's true for investigators right here in Cincinnati as well. ITM reporter Hillary Lake is here to explain how they are able to track crime in real time. Hillary.
Guys, it has to do with 500 extra eyes on the streets in places like where we are at the banks. Take a look right up there. It is a sophisticated network of police video surveillance that spiderwebs across the city.
Can take control of the camera here and we can move it.
Officer Kelly Drock's attention is on the Queen City most days, but Monday her heart is with Sin City.
I'm shocked.
Yet she knows the mass shooting in Las Vegas could easily happen just about anywhere.
I'm still trying to process all of it.
If it were to happen in Cincinnati, she would play a critical role in the investigation.
If we heard an incident like that come in, we would immediately go to work on our camera system to see if there were any cameras in the area that might have caught the incident itself.
500 city cameras crisscross Cincinnati.
We have a lot of cameras at the banks. We have a lot of cameras in the downtown area.
Officer Drock watches captured video with an eye for things that don't look right.
We've been able to assist
This is the intersection.
Both patrol officers and investigative units that are out in the field with everything from an auto accident to murder.
The network only reaches so far. There are no city cameras near the former Cameo nightclub in the East End, so investigators had to rely on private security video after a mass shooting there in March. Private cameras also caught an attack on a police officer in Government Square last August. City cameras are just out of range.
They were not able to see the actual shooting occur, but we were able to work with Queen City Metro to obtain footage from their cameras.
Collaboration is key for Officer Drock and the real-time crime team. They also work with the Fusion Center next door. It sends threat-related information from the tri-state to Homeland Security. The local team is assisting the team in Vegas. So far, they haven't found any connections between the shooter and the tri-state.
When the dust settles from this, there's a lot of background that's going to be done to try and identify, if this person was radicalized, what his motivation was, did someone know?
Las Vegas also has a camera system like Cincinnati. Dozens of cameras watch the Strip. Now, investigators there are going through all of it, trying to figure out how this happened. Officer Drock says investigators here will learn from it.
I would equate their task with putting together a 5,000-piece puzzle.
Massive.
Yes.
And no city advertises where those cameras are, but they are all in plain view in public places. And here in Cincinnati, Cincinnati PD does archive that video, but they won't say for how long. We're live at the banks. Hillary Lake, 9 on your side.